Now this is where the real challenge begins. I've definitely made things a little harder myself by taking that caravan member loss here. -2 to our villagers on every settlement for the duration of the cycle. And we do need to be increasing our prestige here in order to unlock that prestige 20 for the adamantine seal. So, adamantine? Yeah, it is adamantine. Alright, so the obsidian lore master is where we're going to head next. And what he says is if we complete 2 forbidden events in this coming settlement, then we will gain 20 vegetables and 10 planks at the start of every settlement. That certainly does help with our future settlements. So we're going to give it a try. I do need to increase the prestige rating though. So we're at prestige 18 to unlock the next one. Just going over the new ones we've had this run. We've had prestige 16, 1 fewer blueprints to work with. And prestige 17 is stronger hunger penalty, which means when they would gain a stack of hunger, they instead gain 2. And prestige 18 is sacrifices in the hearth cost more. I don't know how much that is. Oh, is this? Oh, well, that's a very nice little tooltip. Huh. Well, there you go. That's what we're running with. So we have 5 humans, 3 beavers, and 2 foxes, or 4 harpies. Considering we're planning to open Forbidden Glades, that does push me a little towards the foxes. Also, what region are we in? We are in the... Oh, we're in the Scarlet Orchard. Okay. I might take back what I was just saying. So we are in the Scarlet Orchard, which means probably less food to find. Which means I probably want farmers for reliable food. I was going to say that we would like to have foxes because the foxes make it easier to do the Forbidden Glade events, especially if we're taking a training gear delivery line, which is quite expensive this round. Unfortunately, it's 7 points for the training gear delivery line. I'm not even sure if that's a good idea. We'll go with the humans here, and we'll take a farm to start out with. The herb garden is something, roots and herbs can be made into biscuits and pies. We don't know who our other species are, so we don't know whether they'll actually appreciate that. But I'm going to take them. We can pay 1 point for 3 humans, or 3 any villagers. We're not sure if they'll be humans or other. And then I am going to take the planks. We'll take some planks to begin with. That lets us build some starting buildings right away. What else should we take? Some food, I guess. Vegetables or meat? Probably doesn't really matter. We'll just take some meat. You can always assault a trader and rob them, but beware, this has dire consequences. We did do that once. I don't really feel like you would ever do that under like normal circumstances. You probably only do that if you really need those resources. Royal Archaeologist, we have the Archaeologist office available to us. Hopefully we can find a lot of ancient tablets and then we get bonuses from that. And then Buried Mysteries, we can find some excavation sites. They do seem to be quite elusive. When I first started playing in the Scarlet Orchard, we seemed to find them immediately all the time. And now I have a really tough time finding them. Soil reclamation. During the drizzle season, resource nodes spawn fertile soil if they're depleted during the drizzle season. So that's okay. I don't think that'll actually ever be useful unless we have a greenhouse. That's the only thing you'd really fit on small patches of fertile soil. I guess it does depend on how much it spawns. I do want to have a look at this. Hearth defect. No matter how hard the firekeeper tries, sacrifice resources are burning 35% quicker. That is not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We can live with it. Let's try to avoid needing to sacrifice goods. Rot from the sky. Global food production is slowed by 15% for each hostility level. Ooh. Corrosive rainfall. So copper bars, crystallized dew, and goods that use metal ingots produce 50% fewer goods during the storm. That's a rough one because I do think we'll probably want to be going for tools this run. So yeah, that's a really bad one because it means that the resources you're putting in are only getting half as much output. And that's on multiple steps too. Rotten rain. A bloodflower will spawn somewhere in the settlement every 90 seconds at 4 hostility, and then downpour, we have a chance of consuming double the amount of food at 5 hostility. So if we could keep our hostility down, of course, as always, that would be great. In this case, those are some really nasty modifiers, so we want to avoid them as much as possible. Of course, sacrificing resources to keep our hostility down is more costly now as well. So it would be more difficult to do so. And we're aiming for 2 Forbidden Glades. There's 1, 2 right there. Those are pretty good candidates, I guess. They're right next to each other. Otherwise, we'd have to cut through a lot of glades to get places. So yeah, if we go through here, we can take one dangerous glade, a small glade, a forbidden, and then another small glade, another forbidden, I guess? Something like that. Cornerstones, we have blood price contract and frequent patrols. Every glade event solved by making a decision marked as loyalty lowers hostility by 10. So this is really good if we're actually sending all of the caches using tools. It'll be a little while before we actually do that, but lowering our hostility is nice. Or we could gain 10 amber every time a villager dies or leaves. If I'm being honest, this would probably get us some value. But I'd rather keep our hostility down as much as possible. So we'll take the frequent patrols. And then maybe that also determines whether we actually do certain decisions on glade events. Maybe we'll actually go for the loyalty option instead of whatever else there is. Like I'm thinking on the forbidden glade event, the dangerous glade event, those sorts of things. New orders. I'm going to hold off on picking this. We'll have a look at our blueprints though. Lumber mill for better plank production. I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we can get 1-star tools here. I'd rather get better. Scrolls are not valuable to us. Nobody likes education here. We're all dummies. Lumber mill, foragers camp and greenhouse. Ooh, okay, so we do have the herb garden. The foragers, interesting. These both kind of have a lot of overlap. We have fertile soil over here. We do have foxes. They tell us there's a drizzle water geyser. Okay, so because the foxes tell us that there is a guaranteed drizzle water geyser, we're going to be heading up in this direction as quickly as we can. We'll put off the forbidden glades for a while. And we will also be heading over here towards this fertile soil and taking the greenhouse. This basically means we have guaranteed food. Our lizards are going to have to live on pies, and that'll be fine. The foxes, unfortunately, I guess they do get porridge. They do like porridge, so we'll be okay there too. And we have eggs, roots, and stone to start with. Well, I'm pretty happy with those options. I'm going to put a lumber mill down. And move these guys over a little bit. Build a path. I probably should be cutting down these trees in this route. Hang on. Let's correct that. Alright. Put a human in here. Make our planks. And we have a limit of 20. All good. Crude workstation can go down. Put it like that. Sure. Disable the plank production. I'm also going to disable should I disable pipe production? Yeah, I'm going to for now. I'd rather hold on to the crystallized dew. And we'll put someone in here even though they have no materials to work with. We'll get them over time. Stone cutting. And then some food gathering would be good, but we just don't have the personnel for it. Now, we do have really good plank production. We've got a lumber mill, and apparently they're full. And that's because we took a bunch of planks to start with. So, I can build some of these things. We don't have many bricks. We don't have beavers, so beaver houses don't help. We do have foxes. We could build some fox shelters. Only one of them right now, so I'll put just one down. We'll do that. I do want to build a few human houses, but we need bricks for that, so if you could get stone cutting, that'd be great. I guess I'll take this guy out for the time being, and I'll place the human houses so they can put the planks in them, and our lumber mill guy can start making more planks. And I guess we'll put a guy in here, chop down some stone, hit those rocks with a pickaxe. Six stone for 2 bricks. That's pretty expensive. I guess the brickyard is helpful. We need houses quickly, so I'm also going to build a big shelter. The big shelter is more wood efficient than regular shelters. And again, we have the lumber mill, so we can produce wood pretty easily. Or produce planks pretty easily. Watch out quickly. Whoa, look at that. Need to move our wicklers closer. Lizard resolve is low. That's okay. Human house is going up. Doing okay on stone. We've got 11 in the bank. That would be 2 sets of bricks. With 1 more stone, of course. Lizards, unfortunately. Well, I guess we'll just remove some of our woodcutters. These guys. And one of these guys. Oh, another. There we go. That's enough. And during the storm, we may as well get some food gathering going. I'll build a trapper's camp. I'm not so sure we need those roots, to be honest. If we get this drizzle water and the fertile soil done, then we'll be very happy. I should probably tell them to finish chopping these trees down, right? That one there. They have this stuff in the middle? Apparently they do, because it's not letting me click it, so I'll trust that they do. If I accept newcomers right now, I think we'll be okay. So 3 people or 2 people, I definitely want 3 people, and they come with copper bars. Yep, no worries. All good. We can put lizards in here, they're good at gathering this. Alright, so this place is open. We can build a drizzle water geyser, which I'm certainly going to be doing. May as well put that down now. Once we've got the planks, then we'll be happy. I'm going to tell them to prioritize this with planks though, because we don't need the water right away. We haven't gotten through to the fertile soil yet. Fishman Cave. Chase them away with, ooh, stone. Okay. So if I can gather more stone, then we can chase them away for a reputation. I'd really like that. Having said that, if we could do the bribe option, we would get 5 ancient tablets. And with the archaeologist's office, that can be a huge bonus. But that takes a lot of food that we don't have. So and we don't have amber either. So chasing it away is our only option here. It increases, it spawns fishman totems every 60 seconds while doing it. We need that stone. So let's get another stone cutter going. Stone deposit, 19 out of 32 charges, 32 out of 32 charges. We don't have more stone up here, unfortunately. The lizards are unhappy. Oh, we opened the glade, which generated 1 more hostility. I'll take human out of here. Move this guy over, and we do want to open this glade. Doing so would also increase our hostility, but so be it. Oh, we don't have anybody in here. Hang on, I meant to grab this one. Alright. A park would help. Put a park down. And they're getting that big shelter, which means that we will have enough population housed to benefit from building that park. Urban planning and prosperous settlement, +1 to global resolve every time you sell goods worth 50 amber. I think that's nice. Or for every 10 completed trade routes, all houses will have room for 1 more person. I like the prosperous settlement. Just gaining resolve is nice. At the same time, I could reroll and get something else that's cool. Like these are legendary cornerstones. So rerolling for a different legendary cornerstone. I think I'm going to. What can we get? Calming the forest and counterfeit amber. Interesting. So 10 amber every time you use 50 points of water in rain engines, and light rot cysts grow quicker. We're not really aiming for rain engines right away because I am planning to use that water for the greenhouses. So calming the forest is another good option. Reducing hostility is something I'm certainly interested in doing. So I think we'll take this. We can find empathy decisions, then we get -40 to hostility. This is a loyalty decision, which will reduce our hostility by 10. So I like that. Provided we can do it. How are we? Yeah, they're getting stuff done. And I can put a water guy in here. We can start gathering that. We have 8 pipes. We do have a cache available to us. Getting pottery production is not terribly exciting, so I'll hold on to that for the tools. I think... yeah, we have time. We can gather some more stone. Also, I forgot to pick my orders before opening that glade. I really should have, because we can get things like this. Cut through the forest to discover 5 glades, and that could have applied to it. This would have actually been a really nice thing to have. And I wouldn't have minded going and opening a bunch of small glades to get it. I still can, of course, but we lost 1 from that. So if we wanted to open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we could do that. It is possible. Open 5 small glades, and we get 5 stone per minute. Or better pipe production for delivering copper bars, or just complete any 3 glade events, get some stuff. This is a tough choice. 3-star bricks is nice. 5 stone per minute is really good. And 30 copper bars is a lot, right? Like we can make a lot of tools with that. How do I feel about this? I think I'm going to do it. And my thinking here is that opening a bunch of glades is not a terrible idea, because then it does mean we're likely to find the excavation site. Let's try that. I do wish I'd picked this earlier, but we'll take it. I need to remember to put woodcutters in and actually aim for those glades. Fox resolve above 18 for 30 seconds in the next 7.5 minutes. They're already at 12? We can do this. We can do this because they're already at 12. All we have to do is put a lizard as a fire keep and favor the foxes. That's 18 right there. So that's going to be pretty nice. Getting 5 mushrooms per minute is wonderful. And what do we have here? Acquire blight rot cysts. Well, we'll get that done eventually. We get corruption resistance. I like that. Or deliver ancient tablets. I don't really want to deliver ancient tablets because they give us bonuses with the archaeologist's office. Cut through the forest to discover 5 glades. We're doing that for our other thing already. Deliver a bunch of value to gain this is okay, but I'd rather just take the free reputation for doing something we're already planning to do. Deliver 50 eggs, deliver 50 insects. We are apparently producing some of them. I don't think we'll be getting enough anytime soon. So, need for biscuits fulfilled. We'll probably get this done, and building human houses is nice too. Delivering a bunch of value for expert specialization is not really worth it to me right now, so I'm going to take the human relatives. We'll probably get that done at some point. Now, what's really important... What's really important is getting these glades opened. However, putting woodcutters in and opening glades is going to increase our hostility, which will reduce our fox resolve. So maybe I'm working against myself a bit. Oh, no, they're okay. Lizard resolve is low. Apparently the foxes don't care. So we'll still open this glade. And we want to get somebody opening the other glade as well. We have 3 guys there, 1 guy here. If I head in this direction, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. More like that. Go down here. I hope we can get these trees cut down quickly enough. Does seem to be a common theme where we tell guys to cut down trees and they like to go off and do other things instead. Carrying resources back to the warehouse and whatnot. So, alright. This thing is now giving us another +2. That's great. We got a glade open with our fertile soil. I'll tell them to build a greenhouse. And hopefully we can put people in there soon. We have them working other things at the moment though. Bam. Joyful Foxes is complete. We get our 5 mushrooms per minute and more foxes to help us. Lizards are unhappy though. That's no good. I'll stop favoring the foxes so that our lizards don't leave. And what else can we do? Emolith Forest Walker. We need stone. We need stone. How much do we have? 32. So we're a decent ways there, and we have a couple minutes remaining. So I think we'll be fine on the stone. I'll move this woodcutter down here. Make sure that we're getting through to those trees. Looks like they were distracted by some other trees. Now, we still need housing. We're doing okay on planks. Not so much right now. Taking a break. We have 126 wood, so... here, you know what? I'm going to put another person here. There you go. What is this? A rain punk drill. If we fix it, we gain copper ore veins. We're doing fine on copper ore veins. Don't need to fix it. This assembly gets us a bunch of copper bars. So we'll do that later when we don't need the stone for other meat vents and such. So 1, 2, 3, something like that. Move this guy in as well. We only have 4 minutes remaining to open more glades. I'm going to go up here and open this glade. It does end up adding more hostility because we do intend to cut through these 3 glades anyways. But I'm concerned about the amount of time that we have available to us. New building blueprint though, let's have a look at that. Forger's camp and a weaver. So we're hopefully getting a bricklayer, which means that with a weaver and a bricklayer and the lumber mill, we would have 3 stars in all of our production. And the forger's camp is a little redundant here because we have greenhouses. So we'll build a weaver. That's exciting. What does it take? Do we have these resources? Planks, okay. We'll wait on those planks. They got 1 glade open here. This is another drizzle water geyser. Wonderful. And what do these take? This takes clearance water. Okay. This one takes storm water. So, and I'm guessing the bricklayer takes drizzle water. So we might be able to fuel the bricklayer anyway, at least. And again, because I'm concerned about time, we'll open up here. We have 2.5 minutes remaining, so they probably would get through here in time. In fact, I'm going to tell them not to open those last trees. Because I would rather just open this one. I don't want to open that one if we don't need to. 2 minutes remain though. And look at this, see? They're not cutting down the tree. I don't know what the plan is. Oh, see, there's probably... So there's something about the tool is it often misses the trees that I click on. So this could really suck if they don't cut down the tree. Busy delivering. Hold on, can I get stuff out of the way? If I move this human house... Alright. Also, we had fertile soil right here. I didn't realize. We couldn't fit a greenhouse on it, but that is cool to note. We have a minute remaining. They still haven't chopped down those trees. I am getting a little nervous. We'll tell them to get these trees here. Half a minute remaining. I have a feeling we're not going to get there. Chop it. Chop it, chop it. I should not have canceled this one. Holy crap. 4 seconds remaining. We got it. Wow, that was close. Okay, so we got our stone. We got our brickyard. 30 copper bars. And we got this one as well for tools, insects, and amber. This is going extremely well. Do I complete that right now? Yeah, sure. I was just thinking for the impatience. But yeah, no, we'll complete it now. We also can do this at some point. When we get the resources, we can make an offering and reduce our hostility. I'm happy to see that. That's a corruption event, actually. So we could even hold on to that in case we get, like an order that says do a corruption event. Porridge. Hey, we're happy to see porridge. This is porridge and tea. And water skins. I think I'd rather get the beanery because 3-star porridge for our humans and our foxes, and then it can make pickled goods for our lizards and our foxes. That's a good pickup. We have found ourselves some amazing buildings. We'll put that there. I need somebody working in this. I'll turn off the training gear, even though that would actually be nice. Oh, shoot. I got distracted. And now we're going to have this happen. Spawns 3 fisherman totems. At 1 impatience point. That's my fault. Sorry. Alright. Go work on that. It's going to take them a while to actually carry the resources over, unfortunately. So we are not... Oh, I need more humans. Hang on. Coming out of the lumber mill. So we are not going to be able to finish in time. Even though it says 5.5 minutes, and yeah, they got to carry all the stone over. Oopsie daisy. We can continue making a road through there. Go up there. Will help a tiny bit, maybe. And we want to move these woodcutters out so we can build more road. Fishman totem appeared. I do need to grab boxes from other jobs. So this weaver is pretty important, I think. Maybe we're doing well on wood. We've probably chopped down a lot of trees, right? 176 wood. I think we can afford to take a fox out of the woodcutter's camp and tell him to handle this fishman totem instead. We are still in need of housing, of course, but I want to build this first. And we can delete that crude workstation. Fishman totem, we got another one? No, that's the same first one. Stonecutter's camp needs to be moved. We are out of stone. It's a good thing we have a brick. Oh, there we go. We got some stone over here. But I am going to head up here and grab the sea marrow instead, because we can use that sea marrow for the glade event work speed. I don't think it's going to help though. 25% faster. Do they have all the resources? They do. Are they working on it? No, they're doing something else. Fishman totem appeared nearby. Let's take all of our woodcutters out. Look at that. We have high hostility already. And that's from opening all those glades. We got a total of 75 hostility from 5 small glades, and then 30 hostility from 1 dangerous glade. Okay, so other negative. I'm not sure what other negative is. Is there like... No, that's just a tooltip thing. Huh. I wonder what the other negative is that says minus 120. Corrosive rainfall doesn't affect us right now. Global food production is somewhat bad. And then looming darkness, of course. But our people are fine. We'll be okay. I'm going to put a fox in here. Oh, we need more foxes. Hold on. Oh, we're not okay. Everybody's quite upset. And burning resources, sacrificing resources in the hearth is a little worse for us. That would take some bricks. We need more foxes. Take them out of the lumber mill. The weaver doing okay on fabric? Not really. I'll take them out anyway. Put them in the brickyard. Disable the pottery and crystallized food production for the time being. Make some of that. We could use... What do we need stone for? Disassembling this would not help us much. We get some oil. Oh, there's an excavation site. I completely missed it. Archaeological discovery. We can spend a bunch of planks on it, which I'm fine with doing, and some food. We do have food to get our first stage complete. What else can we do here? So they're chopping down the stone, the sea marrow. Lumber mill. What are we doing on planks? We have 4 in the bank. Making 2 more. We have 12. Okay, we're okay. We're doing fine on planks. I could build some houses. Oh, houses would certainly help with hostility. Well, let's get a big shelter up right away. Just as a catch for those people who don't have homes. And then we'll build some other shelters as well. Fancy ones. Human houses, etc. I think we need this guy working in a fisherman totem somewhere, right? Yes. Go investigate that. Yeah, hostility is going to be a real problem because of the fisherman totems. Actually, given that's the case, should I just cancel this and wait until after the storm? I feel like I should. This is going to happen either way. Yeah. Feels pretty bad, but I'm going to cancel this. Take these guys out. We'll deal with those 2 fisherman totems, and then we won't have to worry about the high hostility for the rest of the storm. Once those totems are complete. 20 seconds remaining. Hopefully this will be enough to increase our resolve. Okay, not enough. I need to burn other resources. What can we do? Burn coal. Still not enough. Whoa. Okay. Burn wood. That is enough. Okay, I really don't want to lose people, so we'll do that. And then we will undo it. Watch the resolve fall. But we have to be, yeah, very min-maxy here with our fuel. House built. Alright. Going to use our wood instead of coal at this point. For the boxes. The coal is the more rare resource. If I stop doing this now, they're still okay. Good. Alright. So once the lizards are unhappy, then we'll burn some more. Although they did finish that fisherman totem. Not enough though. So if I burn some wood, oh, it's still not enough. What I can do is burn this and then favor the lizards. Get them up to 5. Fisherman totem, oh, that's the same old one. And now that they're at 5, we're going to stop burning the wood, stop favoring the lizards, and they'll drop slowly. There we go, making use of game mechanics. Lizard resolve is low, yeah, we're aware of that. If we could get the bricks made, that would be great. We have 14 to deliver, so please just do that. I'm going to put someone in here. You know, I never make use of the main warehouse, but it would prevent that sort of thing where there's a bunch of stuff just sitting in storage. They're going to be upset, but the storm's ending anyway, so no problem. We'll be okay. Alright, well that got a little bit tight. Flame Amulets reduces the hostility from woodcutters, which is nice. But I don't think we're, like, as we saw there, even without woodcutters, our hostility is still too high. So I don't think we'll be putting woodcutters in during the storm anyways. It does help during the year for our reputation from resolve, but I also don't think that's going to be our main source of reputation anyway, either. Fiery Wrath. Resources you sacrifice in the Ancient Hearth burn longer for every impatience point you have. You know what? I think I'm going to take that. I see us burning a lot of resources this game, so let's do it. And they're building the fancier human houses with those bricks. Happy to see it. I can put people into woodcutting. We certainly need to. 1, 2, 3, and we'll put a couple of lizards in the other woodcutter's hut. Woodcutter's camp. Oh, it's up here. There you go. Whoa! That is too much hostility for our people. Yikes. We, of course, need to have our foxes working on this, which is going to increase the hostility further. We'll chase them away, and that's going to spawn more fishermen. Oh, that's why. Jeez. I missed that. Yeah, because the Glade event ran over time, we just spawned 3 fisherman totems. I need to get guys working on those as well. And maybe... cancel that. You guys are going to go work on these instead. Oh, where did all of our foxes? Oh, I did take them out of the fisherman cave. There you go. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Then I still need to click on these to tell them to investigate. Alright, go get rid of those, and then we'll deal with fisherman cave. And I'll definitely remember to do that. Lizards are unhappy. We can favor them, and that'll be okay. Newcomers, we do want people. Yeah, I'll take 3 people here. And then new orders. So 12 trade routes or need for clothing fulfilled. The trade routes definitely has the better reward, and we are hopefully going to do that down the line. Corruption event, there you go. That's what I was talking about. So we do have the obelisk available to us. Unfortunately, I can't actually do that event because I don't have the resources for it. Although we have caches that we could grab resources from. We could probably find these somewhere. Actually, in fact, we could even get it from the rain punctual. We have oil right here. So we could use the oil for this. The next part of that order, though, is doing 2 ruins? Yeah, rebuild or salvage ruins. Which means we need to find ruins. We don't have any. I think it's unlikely that we'll open a glade and find 2 ruins in it, so I'm not going to take that order. If we had some on the map already, then of course I would. Is there a way to turn your own stuff into ruins? Like, I know the lightning catcher would. And there's also, not a natural erosion, but another storm modifier that could. That's okay. +2 plank production would be nice, but we're not really in need. 24 tools would be the main reward there. Rebuild ruins here. I'm going to pass that for the same reason as this. Now, delivering training gear. We can make training gear. We can make a clan hall. A clan hall would be wonderful for our people. And it would gain us training grounds. Let's take this. If we happen to find a clan hall, we'll be very happy to do that. I don't need planks at the moment, as far as I'm aware. Greenhouse is up and running. We can get some food going. That's good. And I am aware that we're missing 1 woodcutter here, but I need the builder. There you go. Got those houses up. Can we get other houses for other people? Fabric is needed. Okay. How about, let's take a lizard out of here, put him in the weaver. He's going to make fabric so that we can build some lizard houses. Make the lizards a little bit happier. I will get this. And now I think they're done with the fisherman totems. Yes, they are. So let's get them working on chasing this away. We're going to have more fisherman totems to deal with, but we'll handle it. Hopefully before the storm happens. We have a minute remaining. They have to carry this stuff over. Yeah, it's still going to be happening during the storm. I could burn some sea marrow to get it done more quickly. Also, I think making an offering here would be great, decreasing our hostility overall. Let's send a guy over here with some stone to disassemble this. I wonder if I should just use sea marrow though. I know sea marrow is probably more valuable than the stone, but we actually do have more sea marrow on the map than stone. So I'm going to use the sea marrow. Disassemble this. I'm not going to send another guy. 1 person is enough. Alright, making food. And with all of the... Oh, I need a box for this, right. Hold on. Worker from the brickyard. We're doing well on bricks right now, so we'll take them out of there. But yeah, we're making a lot of herbs, which means we can make packs of provisions now. I don't have a source of flour production, but if we did, then we'd be able to make complex foods for all of our people. That would be great. Very, very importantly, we need a blight post. Let's get that up and running. We have the resources for it, thank goodness. I cannot fit it up there. We'll put it right here. That's good. High priority on this, please. I'm even going to take the lizard out. We're doing okay on food, so I don't mind taking him out of there. We have mushrooms from the greenhouse. Fisherman totem appeared nearby. I can take somebody out of the stonecutter's camp for now. We need more workers. And I would like... Oh, main warehouse. That doesn't need to be a fox. We'll put a human in there. And put the fox in the fisherman totem. Oops. There we go. I haven't chosen clicking. Okay, we're good. This excavation site is something we'll do eventually. No urgent rush on it. We're out of planks. That's okay. We'll use the sea marrow here. We have a lot of wood. But also, reducing our woodcutters helps sometimes. Like, I'm probably going to be sacrificing that wood during the storm, to be honest. So we'll use our sea marrow instead. And put a couple of guys in here. We need to make 10 fuel. We'll set this to a limit of 20. Yeah, you can use wood as well. Say that. Maybe I'll put reference. I wonder. Actually, we can do some math on this. When we burn materials. Okay, so 52 seconds for sea marrow versus 15 seconds for wood. So it's over 4 times as efficient as wood in terms of burning fuel. Whereas for blight fuel, it's only a third as good. So it's actually better to use wood here. If that makes sense. We don't need to have our lizards favored right now. And cyst cultivation. We gain cysts. Better corruption resistance would be nice. Some meat, some jerky. Jerky makes people happy. I actually think I'll just hold off and pick this right before the storm so that we have that jerky for our lizards when the storm is here. That will help with their resolve. There's only 5 of them though. Another totem. That's fine. We'll deal with it. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do that in like a minute. A minute according to this timer. The obelisk here needs to be worked on. We don't have oil, apparently. He's still gathering this? Okay. Yeah, no worries. I thought he was finished it. We're good. Totem appeared. We need to deal with that quickly, though. So this fox doesn't need to be doing the gathering. I think we're okay. I'm afraid to take woodcutters out. I'm going to take the weaver out, put him in the blight post, because I'm also concerned about the amount of blight or purging fire that we have. Stonecutter's camp, maybe? Stonecutter's camp is getting us our main source of fuel right now. Yeah, we'll take a human out of the woodcutter's camp. I know I have one in the warehouse, but I want to keep them there. And this fox is going up to deal with the fisherman totem. I feel that one spawned quite quickly after the previous one, but maybe I just missed that the previous one had happened. They finished that. That's great. I'm going to do this now. We'll get some jerky for our lizards. And what else? Oh, the clan hall. Oh, ranch. Oh no, this is a tough choice. We'll take the clan hall because we have that order for it. But the ranch would be really nice. Alright, well, we'll take the clan hall. Too bad. I would like to make training gear in that case. Let's enable it. Set the weaver, I believe. Yeah. This takes stone, and it takes, copper bars and stuff. I'm not going to enable it now because during the storm we have that corrosive rainfall, which would mean that because this uses copper bars, we'd be getting half as many training gear per recipe. I also don't have any planks for it anyways, so yeah, that's fine. This thing, we have the oil for it now. 12 out of 15. We're waiting for them to bring a little bit more oil back, and then we're going to use it to make an offering. Not make an offering. Yeah, make an offering. That's what we're doing. We have it now, I think. Send a guy here. Oh, actually, the guy we're sending, we need him to be doing a different fisherman totem. 5 hostility is not great. I think this is going to be a tough start to the storm. How far are we along on this? 2 minutes remaining. Maybe I should have been burning that sea marrow. 25% faster work speed. Alright, I think we'll do it. Oof. Feels bad. I'm going to disable the use of oil because I don't want to be losing that oil that we're going to be using for the obelisk. If I stop them, it does say that we have enough oil in stock. So they can go make an offering. And I would kind of like to have multiple people bringing stuff. Actually, we were taking our woodcutters out anyway. There you go. That solves the labor problem. I Do we have enough blight fuel? Not enough blight fuel. Surprising. Surprising and disappointing at the same time. Let's not start making planks. We'll put somebody else in the stonecutters just to get some more sea marrow. We're burning it all. And it's going down super fast, I'm sure. Yeah, look at that. This guy... 30 seconds remaining, though. That's really good. Oh, now it's back up to a minute. Dang. But during that time... Oh, we didn't improve the speed on this either. We got... Our hostility is not terrible. We're only at 3 right now. And that's with some fishman totems up. There's another fishman totem. So, yeah, I think burning that sea marrow was really good there because we had all these fishman totems that were being worked on. We sped those up. We sped this one up. And we unfortunately didn't speed up the obelisk, but that's alright. We'll burn some wood. We'll burn some coal. And then burn some wood. I had a feeling. There you go. We need to burn both to keep our people happy. A totem up here nearby. We did get a reputation from that glade event. Perfect. So a smelter or a druid's hut. I think... Which of these do we want? Better training gear production is fine. And it does give us 1-star biscuits. Copper bars. Yeah, we don't have copper bar production. Let's take that. We have tool production? I don't even know. But yeah, smelter's good. Happy to see it. I should build stuff. That'll take some bricks. We can afford it. Put that there. And let's stop sacrificing goods for a moment. But as soon as they hit... Yeah, I need to burn stuff immediately. Yeah, they're going to leave if I don't burn stuff, so... Let's do that, sure. Once this is complete, then we will have some further reduced hostility. This guy is up. We're not making copper bars during the storm, of course. We'll allow the production of biscuits, and they can use planks or reeds, whatever we have. I guess we should probably harvest some reeds, just because that would be preferred over using our planks. We'll put it over here. And... Oh, no space for a path. Sorry. Corruption has been handled. They did a good job with that. I could get people making bricks. We have a lot of stone. That's nice. Oh, of course, we're getting 5 stone per minute. I completely forgot. Absolutely, we're making training gear. I'm super happy about that. Yeah, that's sweet. Oh, we don't need to be burning resources. Hang on. Stop that. Could add somebody in here for the oil. And enable oil consumption. Also copper bars. Added bonus. You can favor them. Sure. I probably should have been able to do that earlier too. Didn't notice. How are we doing on wood? 60 wood? I think we'll be okay for the storm. Yeah, let's put somebody in here. Gather some planks. Get some fabric. And get some bricks. Also, we want to be gathering these reeds. We certainly do need people, but I'm going to wait until after the storm to accept them. I don't want to accidentally throw our resolve down and then have big issues. Smelter, we're waiting until after the storm. I will have to micromanage the smelting and the tool production. We can put this obelisk up here. And yeah, we're happy with that. Good. And we'll keep the foxes favored because they gain us resolve. Hidden from the queen means we don't gain impatience when villagers leave or die. I don't think we'll take that. Free samples for parts. How are we doing on parts, actually? 4 parts remain. So free samples might be a good choice here. Having said it, again, this is a legendary cornerstone. I want to reroll and get something better. Parts is probably a good choice, but I'm not taking it. No quality control. I haven't seen this one before. Gain +2 to wood production after each storm. All stored wood is removed, and you get 50 insects in return. That's really cool. Yeah, I'm all for that. Sure, that means we need fewer woodcutters during the year. That's great. And we get free insects? Sure. Okay. That's so cool. We do need some woodcutters. Let's take our laborers here. Sorry, I meant citizens. 4 people or 5 people? We'll take 5 people. New orders. Use stormwater or use any rainwater and give or trade value of goods sold. Traders arrive quicker, purging fire production. Using stormwater and rain engines. I think we'll do that eventually. Speaking of which, I should pay attention to what we have. This uses stormwater. Okay. So stormwater geyser would be really nice to have. We don't have one just yet. We'll find one at some point. Let's make those planks. Make lots of planks and start working on this. We can use up our mushrooms. We're getting some of those every minute. We could use our fabric as well. Actually, yeah, you know what? The weaver... We're going to be getting a lot of reeds, I think. Oh. Let's not use our oil for packs trade goods. Chopping down trees. We need to do that for sure. We do need to open these glades at some point, right? 2 forbidden glades is part of our deal for this run. I want to get this excavated. Let's just use the fabric because it's available to us. I'll send 1 fox. We don't need to rush this because I don't think we have the resources for the next part anyways. And harvest camp. I'm going to send a lizard here just to get us a good stockpile of reeds. Smelter. We want a lizard working in this. And you can use just regular wood because we're going to lose all of our wood at the end of the year anyway. So what's the harm in consuming it all? This was going to use planks and reeds. I'd rather just use reeds. And I'd rather just use stone. We can stockpile those copper bars, then when we do get access to tool production. Quick check. I don't have it already, do I? No. Alright. Did any of these give us tool production? I had in mind that we had the building for it already, but apparently not. Deliver training gear and build a clan hall. Yes, that's on our next to-do list. That's next on our to-do list. Fortunately, we have had no food problems. Also, we could build ourselves a hearth. Let's build a hearth down here. Gaining reputation, 0.09 per minute. Not an amazing rate. We could build another fox house. Sure. We'll build it down here once we have the hearth up. Don't count planks? Nope, they're waiting on wood. Okay. So more woodcutters would be needed. We'll put them there. We have +2 to wood production though. No quality control. That's a really cool one. He's carrying this stuff. Good job. You know, something else I haven't done is the Forbidden Altar. What did that take to build? 60 wood and 12 bricks. It's not bad. I think we're pretty happy with the things we have to do right now. Like, I'm not feeling like we're in dire need of resources or anything. Really, it's just getting tool production would be the next big step. This guy's making the training gear. I'll say a limit of 50. Is there a reason to have a limit? Not really. Using all of our stone. Yeah, no, there's no reason to have a limit. Get rid of that. Make it all. Oh, actually, there is, because just until we get the clan hall up and running, we don't need more than 50. We want to deliver 50 training gear, build a clan hall, and then produce a lot more training gear because we get that lizard resolve for every 70 training gear that we produce, I think. Building houses over here. And I'm just going to put a park down preemptively. Let's park down that spot. I do need space for our woodcutters, actually. Storm is coming. Stonecutter's camp has no deposits nearby. That can be resolved. We'll move it over to this sea marrow. I am going to move this... Oh, sorry. I'm going to move this part. And I think we're going to tell the woodcutters to come down here. Widen the area. If I chop down these trees, we will make our way into that glade, but we'll do that next year. I'm in no hurry to open that glade. Alright. And are we doing okay? Probably have no wood, right? Oh, we have 135 wood. Alright, we'll keep using it, guys. And hostility... Alright, we'll stop favoring the foxes for the time being. Lizard resolve is low, so we will want to be favoring them briefly, I think. Although... yeah, we're going to have to sacrifice some kind of goods. And put somebody in the hearth. I'll put a human in here, actually. There you go. Foxes are happy, so yeah, we want to favor the lizards for a short time. Wait a bit. There you go. Get them up to 4. Anything else I'm missing? Foxes are low, yep. We'll wait a bit and then unfavor the lizards. Ooh. Foxes don't regain resolve very quickly. I'm not accepting people at this time. We've got that complete. What else should we do here? 1, 2, 1, 2. More houses here. I could put one big shelter down. Obviously, I'd prefer to put the... oh, we got so many planks. We're fine on planks. So, what do we have in terms of fancy housing? We'll probably do some more human houses. We have 3 human houses at the moment. Let's get those built. Lizard houses, they seem to be a little bit upset. I think... okay, we only have 1 right now, so we'll put 1 more down. And then... fox houses, we have 1, 2... we'll put another one of those. Oh, we don't have the crystallized dew now. Too bad. We'll put another human house down then. If I can. There you go. Look at that. What a quaint neighborhood. Scouts are idle. What do you need? You need, ooh, incense, scrolls, tea, or resin. And then some materials that we certainly can provide. We can do it with steam arrow. Between these, are there any caches that we could open? No, not that one. Is that it? We only have the 1 cache? That's not so good, is it? Alright. Well, we'll see what we find in the small glade. Yeah, this small glade might have another cache that has some of those resources. Lizards are unhappy. We'll favor them. There we go. Oh, shoot. Undo. Alright, time to burn some goods. I didn't realize that the foxes would want to leave. Immediately. Whew. Just barely avoided losing them. Alright. And that should be good for the rest of the storm. We got some more housing up. There we go, and the resolve is up because we got +2 from this encampment. I can put some woodcutters in. Alright, so we just lost all of our wood. Hopefully we consumed it in all of our recipes. I'll put 3 humans here. We'll accept some people and a cornerstone. Metallurgic proficiency, faster production of these things, or friendly relations. Friendly relations is certainly stronger. I obviously haven't even built a trader's camp or packs of provisions, so I'm not really doing much trading as it is. I feel like taking metallurgic proficiency. We're making a lot of training gear, right? And this boosts the speed of making training gear. We don't want to be making training gear during the storm. I actually forgot to disable it for that storm. That was a whoopsie. We'll have a look at the objectives. Orders. So deliver training gear and need for brawling fulfilled. We'll certainly be doing this, and it gives us better training gear production, so I'm taking that for sure. Speaking of which, let's build ourselves a clan hall. I cannot fit it. We can move this camp. Does that give us enough room? Yes, it does. Perfect. This camp, speaking of which, we want some workers. 4 people or 4 people. I think I'm happy to take these 4. Yeah, we'll take these 4. And we'll put some lizards in here just to get some meat produced. Not really in need of meat. Might also just put another guy in the smelter. apparently we don't have much training gear. So having another guy in there is good. Of course, we don't have much training gear because of the storm there. We got 50% production. Production? Hold on. Do we not have anything to gather with meat? Oh. Thought we had something. Alright. I may have just covered it up with the clan hall. Oh well. We'll definitely want to open this glade, and we do want more wood for sure. So we'll add a bunch of boxes in here. I know I'm not really doing anything with pipes. I should be doing something with pipes. What sort of buildings? I guess this one would be nice. Stormwater. We don't have stormwater, so can't actually do that one. Never mind. We're just living on mushrooms, I think. We have no complex foods. I don't know how we're actually surviving, because only 3 people gathering mushrooms and herbs too, so it's not even super efficient. But somehow we have enough food. Harvester's camp has no deposits. Let's move that. We've got a lot of deposits around the place. We'll put this down over here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so smelting's happening. We have almost all the resources. We just need more planks. There we go. We got the planks. Excellent. I'm so happy. So, clan hall's going up. It's going to make our people happy. And we open a glade. We need, so incense, resin, tea, and scrolls. Nothing in this glade that we can use. We'll open another glade. I think we might be ready to open a forbidden glade here. I should build a warehouse down here. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We don't have many parts though. 4 out of 2 parts. I'm still going to do it because I think it's going to be quite important in terms of getting glade events completed. And we can run a path through there, through here. I'll tell them to chop down these trees. Don't open the forbidden glade just yet. We'd rather get this up and running. Although it looks like they are on the case. Our builders are working hard. They're doing stuff very quickly. Ah, we need more lizards. Any lizards doing jobs that they're not happy to be doing. Harvester's camp? Yeah, we'll take them out. I think we have a lot of breeds anyway. We don't need them there. Okay. We'd like more lizards. So we'll put them in the clan hall and put a fox in the clan hall, which is fitting. Foxes also benefit from brawling. I'm going to turn off the religion for now. I'd rather not use any incense that we gather because we can use it for excavations and whatnot. Better gathering speed. 100% greater yield from camps. That's nice, but we're not really relying on camps, to be honest. We've got our greenhouse. Tell them they're okay to open this. Are they okay to open this? Not sure. Also, we need to store a lot of training gear. You know what? I should have not enabled brawling. Because now we just consumed all of our training gear that I wanted to deliver at the arena. Oops. My bad. But our people are quite happy because of it. That's nice. There you go. Arena, deliver. And now any training gear we produce is gaining us Lizard Resolve. And we got some more training gear right off the bat. That basically paid for itself. And baskets of jerky will make people happy as well. Yeah, this is all going very, very well. I'm going to enable brawling again and... yeah, let's open this cache. The glade. Hopefully this cache is in there. Another reputation gets us another blueprint. Workshop is really not needed. We've got 3-star of everything. I think this is the first time I've gotten 3-star of all the building materials. I like that. Provisioner lets us make packs of provisions and flour. We certainly want that. We really want a bakery. Bakery would be perfect. Ooh, the Fishman Lighthouse. I like this thing. Unfortunately, we don't have the resources for it. If we could get more oil and another archaeological discovery. More oil would be really helpful here. Can we make any of these? Not really. The lumber mill can make scrolls if we had pigment. Let's have a quick look at that. We have 4 out of 3 pigment. Where do we get pigment from? Alright, this is exactly when we want to build a trading post. We need somebody to come in and save us. Help us. Pottery. So flour, planks, generic resources that we can't make use of. We'd gain 1 impatience point for doing this, but then it gives us a permanent source of sea marrow. I really like that. Or we do this, which we can do. We can burn it down and get 5 ancient tablets. Maybe that's actually worth more. This might actually be the better choice. You know what? I think I would prefer to burn it down. It's also a loyalty decision, which gets us -10 to hostility. Yeah. While working on it, hostility of the forest increases by 150 for every hearth. So it would be increased by 300 because we have 2 hearths. That's really unfortunate. If we wait a couple minutes, so 2 minutes and 5 minutes, we can technically get this done before the threat happens if we start it during the storm. It'll be tight though, but we can burn some Seamarrow to speed up the process. So I think that's what we're going to do. Also, if we break this open, we get ancient tablets. We'll be getting 5 ancient tablets from that thing. We're getting ancient tablets from the excavation sites. So yeah, this is a time to build an archaeologist office. We have tools, apparently. That's nice. I'm going to tell them to use some training gear to break this open. Ooh, actually no, build the road first. We can break that open during the storm. We'll take our woodcutters out during the storm and they can work on breaking that open and other stuff. Yeah. Also, trading post needs to be built. Oops, I didn't mean to pause. I meant to have a look at our people. Did I enable this? I did. Are we out of training gear? Man, that lizard resolve is going to skyrocket because of this. They are building the provisioner. Well done. We don't have any blight corruption, so we can take those guys out for right now. And the provisioner's up and running. Flour production is fine. Not really needed right now, so I'm going to disable it. Seems kind of strange, doesn't it? And we'll only enable packs provisions using herbs. Put 1 guy in there. I'd rather it be a I'd rather it be a human. If anything. Alright, don't need those woodcutters. They're just boosting our hostility. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that at some point. Let's go break this open. I think we have the training gear. We do not. We will at some point. Or should we hold on to the training gear for our clan hall? Let's see how our resolve is. Resolve is okay. I think we're alright to use it to break this open. And I'll send 2 guys. Run over, do that. This thing can wait. We're hoping for some of these resources in that cache. We didn't get them. That's okay. Ancient tablets are good. Don't need the blight fuel. Yeah, we're doing okay here. Look at this. People are not terribly upset. Oh. Stop producing the training gear. In fact, I should just take these people out. Or keep them in and click the deactivate button. Oh, it just takes them out. Alright, that didn't help. Yeah, because we don't want to be turning our goods into only 5 training gear instead of 10, right? That corrosive rainfall. That is a nasty one. This thing needs to be done. You know what? Maybe increasing our hostility by 300 is not the end of the world. Our people seem to be okay. And gaining this, we should build the archaeologist office. Put it down here. Did we get any meat down here? No. We did get 2-star stone, but that's nice to see. If we need it, I don't think we'll be needing it. We're getting 5 per minute. I would like to burn this down, I guess now. Yeah. Alright, we'll send our foxes. Increase hostility, and resolve drops a bunch. Yeah, we'll have to sacrifice goods. We're doing okay on wood. We have 300 wood. Oh my goodness, we have so much wood. Let's just burn it. Ooh, not enough. Uh-oh. Can we do anything else to reduce hostility? When they complete this, we'll get -10. Alright, we might have 1 person leave. Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. Is 1 person is going to leave. We'll be sad. We'll say bye. and then we'll be okay. I'm burning. burning. There you go. Okay, we're good. I'm burning a lot of wood right now. The archaeologist's office. This thing says they move faster and carry additional items for our ancient tablets. This one says scouts work faster on glade events for every 2 reputation points gained from completed glade events, which is really cool because the excavation sites, these give us 2 reputation. We already gained 1, so we would need another reputation from something else. Yeah, if we complete these archaeological discoveries, then we get 4 reputation from those, which would then mean that our archaeologist office, if we can find it, would give us better glade event work speed. As it is, though, we don't have that. I'm going to take this. Apparently we have 8 ancient tablets. No, sorry. Every 2 ancient tablets gives 7% faster. So we have 2 ancient tablets. We're about to get 5 more. We'll do the ancient strength option. And then minus 10 hostility for every... Oh. Oopsie daisy. I could have done that a moment ago and been perfectly fine. We wouldn't have lost that one person. But we'll do it now. So if I use sea marrow or planks, I'd rather just use the sea marrow, I think. And this one is better tool production, which is really nice. But yeah, decryption here, minus 10 hostility for every ancient tablet in the warehouse. We're about to get a bunch. And then this is the other one I like. All workers get a 10% higher chance of producing double yields for every 2 completed dangerous and forbidden glade events. We are about to complete our 2nd glade event, so we'll take that one right now. I'll use sea marrow again and amber again. Upgrade that. Very good. Trade routes are available to us. I think... Oh, we can sell some planks. We can sell some stone. We have a lot available. We have 6 packs of provisions. Do I have... This guy's working on it. We'll put a human in here to make more. Not using those herbs at the moment anyways. What can we sell? Packs of trade goods. We have 6 of those apparently. I'd rather hold on to them right now just because we can get a better... Well, that's a pretty good trade rate actually. But sometimes you can have events require them, although they might require like 15. So maybe 6 doesn't help us. Also, I think we can make some, right? The lumber mill and the weaver both make it. That's not a lot of amber. We'll wait for the packs of provisions anyway, either way. So we can send more at a time. I don't need to burn all this wood. But it also doesn't matter because we're going to lose it all at the end of the storm anyway. Oh man, I really like this snow quality control. That's really neat. We lost our hauler, I just noticed. That's too bad. They did good work. Yeah, no quality control is super cool. And this thing will be done in 4 minutes. It'll be done well in time. Very happy to see that. It'll take a while until we actually get our ancient tablets, unfortunately. So Hilda's here. She's not going to have our incense or whatever we need, but she does have raw resources. I don't think we need anything from her. Yeah, we're fine without buying stuff from Hilda. Cooking steam, we're not making use of. Queen's Gift increases our resistance for woodcutters in our settlement. We're never going to have woodcutters in our settlement. So, during the storm, because we're gathering so much during the year. So I think cooking steam is the choice. Food production speed is increased by 15% for every 50 units of drizzle water stored. Gives us 15% better food production speed. Not that we're actually producing any food, ironically. This thing, nope. Yeah, so we're waiting on these resources. Okay. Still can't produce any of them, right? Plant hall, lumber mill can make that, but we don't have any pigment, and we can't produce pigment or wine. Yeah. We went up from 4 to 5, right? On pigment? Where are we getting this pigment from? Is it... Oh, we can get pigment from copper, I think, right? No. It comes with clay. Of course, it doesn't come with pigment on its own. I feel there was something that came with pigment on its own, though. I would like to open another glade. We'll put some lizards on this woodcutter's camp. Break our way into here. And... how are we doing on provisions? Did I make more? We're still at 6. Alright, that's okay. We're not in a big hurry for that. Brawling. Oh. Lizards. Hang on. Get those lizards out of the woodcutter's camp. What are they doing in there? Who put them there? Here, we need them in the smelter. It's much more important. The provisioner doesn't need 2 people right now. Yeah, we don't need 2 people in there. We can put these guys, one puts it in the blight post. But we're doing okay on blight fuel. We don't need him sitting there year round. I guess we'll add a woodcutter. 2 lizards. Sure. And we can put a couple foxes up here to make sure we're stockpiling that wood for all of our recipes. Don't need 2 people in here either. Hold on. Trader in Glade. Oh! I don't have much material. Oh, okay. You don't have anything that we actually need anyways. The way of the forest for 30 amber would be wonderful, but we can't afford it, unfortunately. Don't get much for reeds, right? 5.6 stone, 12. So we could sell a lot of stuff and get it. I'm not going to. I feel like that's sending away too many goods just for a minus 50 hostility reduction. Crystallized dew, I'd rather hold on to that. Selling reeds is perfectly fine with me. 75 reeds for 25 amber. That's a really good deal. A lot better than we would have gotten if we sold to a loon there. I'm going to wait until we're actually done this, and then we'll probably open this in this coming storm. Right before the coming storm. I'll tell these guys to head over here and just poke a hole in that direction, but not actually open it. We have berries on the map. Looking pretty good for raw resources, but again, we're surviving on food just from our greenhouse and those 50 insects that we get from no quality control. That's hilarious. Do we need anything? We're fine on housing. We have people. I think we're good. I don't need to accept more newcomers. This is a permanent event. Very important that we get it completed. Yeah, cleansing it is really cool for the permanent source of sea marrow. I like that a lot. But considering there's 5 ancient tablets here, and also cleansing it would have taken resources we don't have, I'm pretty happy that we've taken this choice. Stone cutters camp needs to be moved. Can do. We have stone up there. We have stone down here. This is 2-star stone, so we'll take this one instead. And what else does it produce? Some copper, some insects. Insects? What did I say? Copper, insects. What was the other one? Hold on. My mind blanked there as I was saying it. Roots. Roots is the other one. All those orange things. I guess we'll keep them working on this stuff. They are making biscuits. I completely forgot we could make biscuits here. Wow. Stormwater geyser anywhere? No, unfortunately. I could build a rain collector and get some stormwater for fueling this, but it just doesn't feel worth it. I like the rain collector, you get some rain during the storm and then you run out pretty quickly. I am tempted to just summon somebody to get them, summon a trader just to be able to get that excavation going. We can use some mushrooms over here. Some fabric. Apparently we, oh yeah, the planks. Let's use some bricks. We have a lot of stone available. We'll excavate that. All right, they finished this thing. Wonderful. They're gathering sea marrow, insects, and ancient tablets. They're gathering that very quickly. Oh, right. They have massive carry capacity. So 36. One guy. Oh, down to 8. That's 2 guys, though. They're carrying 14 each. Very nice. Yeah, that archaeologist's office is super important. And it's about to get boosted. We're about to gather more ancient tablets. High level of corruption. I'm going to put... I can't put lizards in right away. That's okay. When the storm comes, we're taking them out of the woodcutters and putting them into the light post. It's good. That watchtower is gone. The lighthouse, that's the word. These guys are just sitting around not doing anything, I guess. Okay. What are we looking at? Trade routes. Storm is about to arrive. I have a lot of stone, so I don't mind trading that. But that also takes a lot of packs of provisions. Let's have a look at what else there is. I'm not selling our oil. I'm not selling our parts. Yeah, we'll sell the stone. Sure. Do we need a trader right now? How am I doing on amber? Probably none. 5 still. Yeah, we'll wait. Our trade routes will be done in the coming drizzle season, so then we can... oh, I wanted to open this. Hold on, sorry. So when our trade routes are done, we'll have a lot of amber to buy things. We'll get a trader arriving in the coming drizzle season, and then we'll figure things out from there. Remove our woodcutters to reduce hostility. The lizards will be a little bit upset, and that's okay. We do have ourselves a kiln. I'm happy to see a kiln. We also have a wildfire child. I do have 2 wildfire essence in stock, so we can do this for 1 reputation. Oh my goodness. Or we could catch it for 5 more ancient tablets. No, we need the reputation at this point. I think we're doing fine on ancient tablets. So while working on it, we're losing fuel at a rate of 5 items every 15 seconds, and that's perfectly fine because hopefully it'll end up picking our wood. Hopefully we'll just be losing wood during the year and then during the storm. And we won't care about that because we're losing it all come drizzle season anyways. 360 wood, so much wood. That is the perfect blade event for us. Of course, if we saw another one, then we'd have a problem because we wouldn't have any wildfire essence for it. Rebuilding a kiln? I certainly want to do that. Investigate this. Hold on. Woo-wee. Glad I didn't forget the whole time, but I did forget for a chunk of time. I need a... it doesn't have to be a lizard. It can be a human. That's fine. Also, adding them there increase the resolve. Perfect. You don't have to sacrifice kids. Can we burn this stuff real fast, please? Shoot. We might actually lose people because of my tardiness. Oh no, we are going to lose people. That's sad. Yeah, I messed up there. I waited too long. I completely forgot about it. You can do it. You can do it. Stop the corruption. Oh, it's close. Oh, the bar's barely moving now. Corruption's not very high. We'll be fine. Well done, team. Oh, I'm so happy they did that. And yeah, if they can use our wood right now during the storm, that would be great. Look at that. Rebuilding the reserves quite quickly. What? Ancient practices. Oh yeah, chance of producing double yields, right, of course. They are working on this. I did take people out of here. Let's have a look at the cornerstone and then the trader and stuff. Zorg's secret ingredient. Producing pickled goods gives us skewers as well. That's quite nice. I think... Did we not pick a place that can produce pickled goods? And then I just forgot about it? Maybe not. Doesn't look like we did. We can produce them in the field kitchen, though. Oh, I did. The beanery exists. Oopsie daisy. All right. Well, that's a big whoops on my part. We did have food production all along. I bet you've been yelling that at me. Geez, that was a big oversight on my part. My bad. Aloon, do you have things we need? No, again, none of those things that we were looking for. Disappointing. Jerky production. I'll take the +1 to resolve. That's great. Okay. Cornerstone, sorry, back to Zorg's secret ingredient. We can make pickled goods. We can get skewers for pickled goods. Better stone production really doesn't matter to us at this point, so happy to do this instead. Not making crystallized dew. We should make some kind of containers for the pickled goods. And I would rather... Yeah, you can use whatever resources you want for the forge. That's fine. No worries. What can we do here? I'll take humans out. Actually, we have 15 fuel. We don't need more. So take those guys out as well. And we'll put human in the woodcutter's camp. We need lizard in the woodcutter's camp. And yeah, we've opened our way into this glade. You know, we probably don't need more than 3 woodcutters. We seem to have just a ton of wood. Oh, actually, those lizards, hold on. Lizards can work in the kiln. Put boxes in here. And then lizards in the kiln. They can use our wood to make coal. Don't bother with making bricks. You can make jerky for us too. We've got insects. Sure. Only use wood because that's the thing we'll have a lot of. Very nice. Unfortunately, we can't move this building, but it is near a warehouse, so that's alright. We just have to travel a little ways to their workplace. A new building blueprint. The butcher, the leather worker. Well, we do have jerky production now, and we're getting skewers when we make pickled goods. So making water skin seems like a good one. Do we have access to leather? No, we don't. Okay, that's too bad. That's too bad. We can make pigment for scrolls, which would let us do those excavations. Maybe we do that. Yeah. might just take this for the pigment. Obviously, producing skewers would be better. So, and it goes off of drizzle water. Yeah, so we'll do this. All right. We'll take the butcher. I'm going to cancel making turkey here because we can make it better in the butcher. We do need more people, actually. I think it's time to accept some newcomers. Put this back here. Oh, there are berry bushes in the way. We've run out of space. Right beside the warehouse. Actually, we've got a whole area over here, right beside the warehouse. Very close to it. Yeah, we'll use some newcomers. I don't need that many, though. We'll accept these guys for their insects. Yeah, we just have a few food production jobs for them to fill. Scouts are idle in the archaeological excavation. I don't have those resources, unfortunately. I think we're going to summon another trader as soon as this one is gone. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff I could buy, but I'm not going to. And we haven't been making packs of building materials I am aware of. Even though we have very effective resource production. Whoa, look at this. You get a lot of ammo for that. Let's take that one. So maybe we'll start making some packs of building materials. I'm not going to sell our foodstuffs. I'd rather hold on to it. Alright. Building materials over here. And just make sure. Yeah, that is our most efficient one. We're not making packs of crops. We could. Yeah, you know what? I'm not against it. I don't know where we're getting that grain from. We can use some mushrooms. That's fine. Our people are happy, though. Plus 0.33 per minute on reputation. I'll take this fox out of here for right now, just because we don't have the resources for him. We'll be done this very soon. But we did burn some of the fuel that we care about. That's okay. Overall, it gave us another reputation and some amber. Very worthwhile. And, more importantly, we have now completed the Obsidian Lore Master event. Assuming we win this run. But things are looking quite good for us, so I think we're okay. I'll put a fox in there, and are we doing okay on wood? 25 wood in stock. You know what? I'm going to add more woodcutters just to get stockpiled. We use it for a lot of recipes, so it might be helpful. This, also we're missing a one person's homeless. That's okay, we'll upgrade some housing soon. I'd like to add, yeah, let's just add a lot of foxes. Use all of this water. We want to add lizards here. Actually, if that's the case, we'll take one lizard out and put him up here instead. He can work on skewers. Oh, right. Skewers require this stuff. I don't have it. We can use wheat for oil. And, yeah, insects and whatnot. I'd rather only use wood because that's the one that we're making a lot of. And then skewers when possible. I would actually rather use jerky for skewers. It doesn't matter. That's fine. We'll be okay there. The limiting factor is the vegetables. I could gather some. What is this? Roots would be an option? Okay. Let's tell them they can gather some roots. I don't think I have the tools for this, though. A new building blueprint, forum, and a monastery. I'm not excited by either of these. The green brew reduces hostility. That's nice, though. Public lectures also makes our guys more efficient. What does it cost to build these? 4 fabric and 16 bricks. We can afford that. And this one is 20 bricks. Now I think about it, I like both of them. The hostility reduction I think is going to be big one. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Better production. I'm going to take the hostility reduction. We'll take the monastery. I'll build it in the middle of nowhere. Just don't have space. We'll put it up here. It's amazing with all the woodcutting we've been doing, and I feel cramped on space. But we've built so many buildings. Really fit everything into a tight area. So global planting and harvesting speeds are increased by 5%. I don't know whether that applies to greenhouses. I imagine it does, but I don't know for sure. Instead, we're going to upgrade this. Oh. Apparently, we don't have our packs of building materials. We're making packs of crops instead. Okay. That's alright. Once they do, then we'll upgrade our housing. Boxes are quite happy. 0.24 per minute. That's good. Trade routes, anything worth doing before the storm. Sell bricks. How much do the bricks sell for? Not a whole lot. I'd rather hold on to them. Not like we're running out of bricks, though. We have infinite stone. Yeah, alright, we'll sell them. Need for biscuits fulfilled. We're getting there. Human houses need to be built. I can do that. Actually, let's just do that instead of upgrading our houses right now. We don't have planks, though. This guy waiting on wood? I guess it just takes some time to do it. I'll place these. One here. Two. Oh, can't fit it in there. 2, 3. That's all we needed, right? We're at 5 out of 8. Yeah. Trade routes, we need to complete those. Stormwater being used, I would love to. Need for brawling fulfilled, we're basically there. Take our woodcutters out. How much wood do we have? 250. Oh yeah, we're doing final wood again. In fact, let's put people in here to make use of that wood more quickly. I have another lizard for the kiln. He can use the wood in that spot. The butcher, unfortunately, we're waiting on resources. We can still put somebody in here though. Put a couple of boxes. And we don't need blight fuel, but we could make some. Yeah, we'll put someone in there. Why not? And there are new trade routes with the storm. Selling our ancient tablets would be a bad idea. Selling our reeds, on the other hand. Oh, we are running low on reeds. How much training gear do we have? We don't have much training gear, so we don't want to sell that either. I could sell some fabric. I guess we don't really care about the size of the trade routes for export. So we'll sell some stuff, sure. Reeds. I'll sell 14 reeds. That'll take 2 minutes, 44 seconds. So that should be done before the end of the storm, and then we can just sell some training gear as well. Ooh, speaking of which, actually, probably want to stop production. Yeah, I'll just turn all these off for now. Actually, allow biscuits. That's fine. It doesn't use metal. They're carrying some stuff. Very good. Our people are super happy. Rock from the sky. Food production is slowed. Hasn't impacted us at all, as far as I can tell. This excavation would be great to complete. We'll see who the next trader is. Actually, did I not get a trader this previous year? I feel like that might be the case. Sell 7 training gear. Yeah, we'll just sell 7. That's all. I don't care about the amber, really. I just want to get that export completed. Also, we do have a cache we can open here. Go get it. There's a lot of stuff to build. Do I need more people? Apparently there's another trade route we can do. Oh, the ancient tablet. Nope, we're passing on that. I could accept more people. Sure. Need for clothing fulfilled? Did we not have something on that? Ah, we did not. Okay. 6 people or 7 people? I think I'll take the 6. Do we need more foxes? We don't really need more humans, to be honest. Although human houses, we are building more human houses, so more humans would be nice to fit them in. We'll actually have 8 human houses for 16 population. That's perfect that we got more humans. Alright. What do you have of this? Yes, thank goodness. We have the incense, we have scrolls, etc. We need at least 30 of each of them. And tea. You know what I'm going to do here? Let's buy the hostility reduction. For sure. Villager speed would be nice too. If I say 30 of these and 30 of these, actually, which of these are cheaper? Scrolls are super cheap. Incense is cheaper than tea, so maybe not the tea. Did we need wine? We can make We can make scrolls with wine, right? 3 wine becomes 8 scrolls. So we could produce our own scrolls. It also uses wood, which is fine with me. Quickly before we do that trading though, grain bags and tanning racks. We don't have any leather production as far as I'm aware. So, I mean, we don't have either of these. We'll take the grain bags. There is wheat on the map. There's potential. Resin, incense, scrolls, and tea. We can make our own scrolls. So I think we'll buy 30 of these right now. And then wine. Wine is super cheap. Could buy some incense too, I guess. Yeah, we have a lot of amber. Sure, we'll buy some incense. As well as coats, because they're cheap. They make humans happy. Don't need these building materials. I would like to get those sturdy boots. So how much does this cost me? All of it. I'll get rid of 20 incense. Sorry, I'll make that 30. Can I sell other stuff? Good. That's okay. We'll stick with that. Hold on to 2 amber. And we'll complete those glade events. And we'll just hold on to that wine in case we want to make more scrolls down the line if we find another excavation. Although I don't see myself opening more glades, to be perfectly honest. I can use sea marrow for this. For sure. Send a human to excavate. That feels bad. What about the foxes? Hold on. Get these guys working on it. We can replace these foxes with lizards. And 1, 2 foxes can go do that excavation. We'll get a couple of foxes to go to the other excavation. We can replace one in the makeshift post, one in the clan hall. We'll replace them in the weaver instead. Also the harvester's camp. There you are. We do need wood cutting. Which is the other one doing incense? I forgot. Just a moment ago. There you go, incense, and this one is going to do scrolls. We have 3 guys on it. Oh, use our sea marrow instead, please. Perfect. New trade routes. I could sell some building materials for 30 amber. That's a great trade. I'm not going to sell our leather. I'm not going to sell our sea marrow. Oh, whatever. I'll sell a little bit. Here we go. Sell that and sell that. There you go. Get those trade routes done. Need for biscuits fulfilled. We are not there yet. We are also waiting on those houses. And we need wood. Where did all of my people go? I guess I've filled out a lot of jobs that maybe don't need to be done. Like the makeshift post. Maybe I don't actually need these guys doing this stuff. It does get us trade routes though. Don't need 2 people in the lumber mill at the moment. That's for sure. We'll actually take 3 humans, put them into this woodcutter's camp. And stick it down here. And then I'm going to try to remember to take people out of the woodcutter's camp partway through the year. The harvester's camp is working hard. Actually, do they have enough reeds? How are we doing on that? 25. No, we need more. So don't remove anybody from that. Stonecutter's camp, though, is probably doing fine. Take 1 out of there. Kiln is doing okay. Yeah, we'll put a guy in the woodcutter's camp. Alright, stick with that. Yeah, I'm very glad that we got Bliss there. That helps a ton, being able to complete these excavations. Actually, is there another step after this? Is this only the second one? Yeah, I think this is only the second step, so we actually have a 3rd step after. Of course it is, because the reward's different. So, I don't remember what that 3rd step requires. Merchant leisure. We're doing on bricks. They're working on them? Yeah. They're all going into the monastery. 7 homeless, but that should be fixed once we get those human houses completed. Reputation from glade events being completed? What was that from? Did they do the cache? Did I have someone working on the cache? Probably. A rain mill for flour. We already have flour production. I think we'll re-roll this, but I also don't have a need for any buildings right now, so I'm going to hold off. If something comes up, like we'll see what the next stage of excavation requires. And then if it's something that I really need to produce, then we can re-roll and hopefully find that resource. Yeah, they completed this cache. That's what it was. Alright, good job. That fox can run around and do some building. How are we on wood now? 63, okay. Still need more. And I have a human in here. They don't need to be in there right now. We're close. 1 minute remains on that. New trade routes. Quick look at those. We can sell some packs of crops. Happy to do so. How are we doing on packs of provisions? Doing fine. So we have 10 packs of crops at the moment. That's okay. I'll just sell this. And sell some fabric. I'm fine with doing that. Just send that off. Get it completed. And then once those trade routes are completed, we will have another order finished. Adding human here would make them happy. We get minus 100 to hostility. I would really like to do this, but we don't have enough workers at the moment. Who do we add? Also, we need those houses to be built, so I'm going to hold off. We'll definitely put people in here when the storm comes around, though. I'm going to favor those foxes just to gain some reputation. We are on year 8. I do like to be done in year 8. I don't think we will be, unless we finish these 2 excavations. Well, having said that, stone? Oh no, we never got... Okay, we can make pipes. Making tools is what we're looking for. That's it. We're re-rolling for tool production. Forgot. No tools. No want. No tools. No tools. Another stamping mill. No tools. No! Okay. How are we looking for traders? Can I summon a trader that does tools? Doesn't look like it. Luxury items, crafting materials, blueprints. For alchemical buildings. Interesting. Ah. 5 minutes from now would be next year. Well, that's sad. Oh, training gear production. Oopsie, I let that drop. We should have been making it during the year. Copper bar production. We have a lot of copper bars. Oh, no. Well, I guess we can make pipes. We have a lot of copper bars. Sure. Crude workstation. Let's just build that. We'll do it that way. Prioritize this one, please. No planks, no fabric, no bricks, just pipes, and a lot of them. How many does it take? 22 pipes. So we'll need 22 for this one and then 22 for the other one. I guess we can take some workers out of the excavation site for the time being. And replace, who should we replace? We can replace some woodcutters, I guess. There you go. We'll get minus 100 hostility. That helps our resolve a bit. As well as building the crude workstation with some speed, I hope. There we are. I could also upgrade this for our production speed and stuff. I don't know why I don't do things like this. More focused on getting the pipes though. So 2 people in there. I need people building houses. What are we doing on wood now? 121 is good. Take 1 woodcutter out. Scouts are idle. Perfect. We got more builders. Join the workforce. Thanks, guys. Well done with that excavation. And we did get a benefit from doing that stage of excavation. We got 2 more ancient tablets, which means further hostility reduction and better carry capacity and speed. Look at that, they're 42% faster running around. I don't need to be favoring the foxes right now, so we'll stop that. A new building blueprint. This is the same one as before. Unfortunately, it's not going to help. Our next trader is finishing in 11 seconds. Okay. That gets us close to another building blueprint. Not all the way there, though. And planks, are we doing okay on planks? No, we only have 8. So we'll put a couple guys in here, take the woodcutters out. And what did we need people doing? Got them in that. We don't have any corruption at this point. Yeah, making pipes is all we need. I kind of wonder if I should build a second crude workstation. What does it cost? Some wood. It's basically free. All right, take these out, put people in, make our pipes up to a limit of 30. And this is also to a limit of 30. We may actually run out of cars though. So these guys need to stop. Oh, yeah, they need to stop using resources for the training gear because it's less efficient, but do I care? Maybe I don't care. Yeah, you can make training gear, that's fine. How much copper do we have? Not much copper, so we do want to be efficient with that. Alright. Go ahead and make training gear. Export gets us better pack production and some people. Do I want people right now? Not really, no. Parts don't help us much. We'll just hold off on this. Export specialization is nice for our makeshift post, of course, but... Oh, and our provisioner. But... yeah, whatever. Trade routes, selling stone, selling training gear. I mean, sure, okay, why not? Like, we can sell some stone, why not? We have a lot. 337 stone becomes... we sell a third of it for 45 amber. Oh, hold on. These can take parts. Cancel the production, guys. We've got 8 parts right here. Yeah, we're good. Don't need the pipes. Good effort, though. Our boxes can complete this and get us a whole bunch of reputation. Never thought I would use parts for an excavation. These guys down here. These parts as well. Stone, because we have plenty of it. Very nice. Good. Didn't need those tools after all. Yeah, we have had very few caches on this map. Surprised by that. Oh, look at that. The forest camp is up. Put a guy in there. That means we can make some skewers. And we got the human houses. We need the need for biscuits fulfilled. What are we waiting for biscuits? Flour. Flour is waiting on being produced. What? Why did I disable flour production? That's a big whoops. Okay. Friendly relations, we would get +2 to global resolve. I think that's worth it. So do you have flour? No, you don't. He has resin though. I think mushroom production is fine. Woodcutters move faster. Yeah, for the fun of it, let's take the woodcutters move faster. And I'm going to accept newcomers. We'll take... these guys come with a bunch of clay. We don't need clay. We'll take some amber and vegetables. I don't need a new building blueprint. We are going to put people into the woodcutters camps. And... hold on. What was I just thinking? We need flour. They're going to make the flour for us. Definitely put that as a high priority. What else? 4 reputation is going to get us quite close. Lizards are happy, so that should get us some more reputation. Yeah, I think we're actually going to win with the excavation here. 3.5 minutes. And looks like this one's going to take some time. We ran out of parts. I built something, didn't I? I built a small forage camp. Get out of here. We can keep that one and destroy this trapper camp instead. There we go. That's funny. Sweet. Well, I mean, getting a greenhouse, like, we had an amazing start on this run. Still ended up finishing in year 9, which is a shame. I feel we probably could have gotten year 8 if I had been a little more proactive on doing these excavations. But I'm quite happy. That start was amazing. Those 2 timed orders getting completed with 4 seconds remaining on one of them. And then getting access to a greenhouse while we could see that there was a drizzle water geyser. That was just a very nice gathering of events. Yeah, we are 4 reputation away, so it'll be done here. Actually, we can even speed this up for the fun of it. Burn all of our sea marrow. Sea marrow really got us through the game. That sea marrow and stone was vital. Look at this, 40 seconds, boom. And a new cornerstone because we finished that other excavation, but it doesn't matter. We're done in 20 seconds here. Oh, 40 seconds. Ran out of sea marrow. Additional blight rot cyst appeared, no worries. Good stuff. We never ended up doing... oh, we got something with Calm in the Forest. That was the wildfire child, gave this -40 hostility. Prestigious Expedition 18 went extremely well. Yeah, we didn't see a single notification for low food. All right, Obsidian Lore Master, we now gain 20 vegetables and 10 planks at the start of every caravan. The Lore Master is thankful for your help, but he still won't tell you what he was looking for. What do we have now? There is an ancient battleground and a bandit camp. Ooh, okay. Am I doing those? I don't think so. I'm heading up here and doing the Spark 2 crystals, and we can actually reach it right away. I thought this would take 2 settlements to get over here. Apparently not. So we're going up here and doing Spark 2 crystals instead. Start with 6 impatience, which is bad, but not as bad as not having trading available. And this is a lot of hostility, actually. So I think at this point it would probably be plus 200 hostility. I believe on Prestige 11, if I remember correctly, it was 150 hostility, so I think it's like 50 per every 5 or 6 Prestige levels. Yeah, Spark 2 crystals is up next.